So I just worked out, I went to restaurants to pick up some ingredients, and I'm absolutely starving. I'm gonna show you today how to make two very simple recipes with using simple ingredients to help you pre and post-workout. So let's get to it. So when it comes to pre-workout meals, what your body is really looking for is a second energy source, my favorite energy source, which is fat, good fats. Fat is actually good for your body and it's been proven so. So I'm gonna show you how to make a very simple homemade peanut butter just by using a food processor and some natural peanuts. So I got some cashew and some peanuts. That natural oil just comes out and binds very easily. And then in a matter of 2 minutes, everything should be done. And I'm literally not gonna add anything. It'll look like it's just sand, and then after a while, it'll just slowly get thicker and thicker and thicker, and you have a nice, consistent paste. If you notice, it'll come out nice and soft. So now that, plus a banana, perfect pre-workout meal. I'm gonna get the recipes ready for my second recipe, which is our post-workout meal. So I'm just gonna finally chop everything. Put a little bit of pumice olive oil into my pan here. So in goes my garlic, my red onions as well. So now I'm gonna build even more flavor. If you don't want an intense chili flavor, just drop the seeds out depending on how hot you want it to be. All that goes into my pan. If you're a guy, you're looking to get about 1.5 to 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day. For ladies, for example, protein intake should be about 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. So that's why people take protein shakes, protein bars, and things like that. It's very important to keep that in mind. When you work out, your muscles are basically tearing up. So you need to repair those muscles and help them recover. So for this recipe, I'm using chicken thighs. I'm a huge fan of chicken thighs just because it has that nice fatty taste and it's nice and tasty. I'm just gonna add it to my onions and to my garlic to get it nice and brown as well. You want them to get nice and golden brown, should take about 5 minutes. Once you see that one side is nice and caramelized, we're gonna add our peanut butter that we did a while ago, so I'm adding 1 tablespoon of that. So this will give you like a nice satay version. And then to get it a bit more saucy, I'm adding some amino, which is basically a good replacement for soy sauce. I'm gonna add about half a tablespoon of that, mix it all in together. So very simple topping, we're gonna do stripes of cucumber. And then just for a little bit of texture and some crunch, I'm gonna add in a little bit of carrots. I'm gonna finish it off with a little bit of lemon juice. This will just really help bring some acidity to that peanut butter and to that soy sauce. When you have a satay, whether it be in Singapore, in Bangkok, or in Indonesia, you always have a little bit of sweetness, so what we're gonna do is add just a tad bit of honey to our dish here. Give that a good toss. And then because I need that extra protein, because I am a guy, I'm gonna add a little bit of eggs. Just because I wanted to retain the crunch of my bean sprouts, I'm just gonna add them very last minute. Add about half a cup of brown rice. And this was cooked a while ago, and I just dried it out nicely so that when I do stir fry it, it really just gets in between of all those flavors and everything just builds naturally together. So I'm gonna put this in here. So I'm gonna put a little bit of cucumber right on top, some of my carrots as well, just here to the side. And then, of course, my kimchi goes to the side as well, so this really just brings some nice vinegar to it. And then finally, I'm gonna add some coriander right on top, like a huge bunch of it. And then we're gonna finish everything off with our fried egg. And in a matter of minutes, you have this gorgeous, beautiful Chinese box-style takeout dish. It's nutty, it's tasty, it's sweet because of the honey, has some nice salt into it. It's something that's absolutely gorgeous and great. We've got some vegetables, some protein, some chicken, some peanuts, some carrots, some coriander. It's everything you want it to be. And I can just take this out and bring it anywhere with me.